I'm back again. We want to give an update, especially about this big issue and the big challenge of the variants of SARS-CoV-2, the new variants. Please keep in mind that the virus is highly transmissible, and we've had several mutations all through in 2020, and we had a new kind of a mutation in the summer of 2020. But in November, we were faced of one of the new variants in the United Kingdom, in Britain, which is the B.1.1.7. Now, keep in mind, the B.1.1.7 was first reported to be associated in large-scale studies with a higher transmissibility, which is 50 to 70% more transmissible even from the previous variant or strain that we had. Now, this new variant, we thought it's highly transmissible, but it does not cause more severe disease. Now, the recent report that we have, which needs to be challenged because it's a preliminary report, but it might suggest that also not only it's more transmissible, but it also can give more severe disease with even up to 35% higher mortality associated with this virus. This is why the big concern. We have preliminary data with the vaccines, particularly the mRNA vaccines, that they are active against this B.1.1.7. They remain the antibodies that could be generated. They could be active because of common structures, particularly with the spike protein. We have actually, with the most recent Novavax, that some of the breakthrough in the placebo group and its protection even against B.1.1.7 was up to 95%. So with the mRNA, the Pfizer and the Moderna, they have some activity in the lab. Clinically, we have some data with the Novavax. So the B.1.1.7, which is now in more than 70 countries, including the United States, where we think it will be the predominant variant by the spring, by March. It seems that the vaccine still works. Now, the problems is one variant which is in South Africa, which is similar to the B.1.1.7, but now is labeled as B.1.351 lineage. And that one, it seems like both the vaccines, the mRNA vaccines, have a lower efficacy in neutralizing this variant, and also convalescent plasma from people who had COVID and recovered. Actually, half of them are not able, their antibodies are not able to neutralize this lineage or this new variant. This is a South African variant. So this is problematic, and this is of concern because it's being reported, it was reported in Japan, now it's being reported in the United States. So this is also a migrating virus, which is of great concern, but they could be able to work something out with another boost for the mutation involved in this lineage, in this variant. There is the one more serious one, which we don't know much about, but also has been reported in the United States, is the Brazilian one, which also has been reported in the Far East and in the United States. And this one is mainly in the Amazonian states and Brazil. And this one really, the new, actually people who have been exposed to COVID-19 previously are not able to, their antibodies are not able to neutralize and protect them against this new variant, the P1 lineage. So in terms of concern, in terms of the vaccine and previous immunity or exposure, those who are antibody positive to the previous variant, the ones that are of concern is the South African B.1.351 and the P1, which is in Brazil, which seems to be migrating. So this is the situation, but for the most part, the one which is most transmissible, B.1.1.7, it seems that some of the vaccines we have, the two mRNA vaccines and the Novavax work well against them. Thank you very much, and we'll follow the next session on the therapy or treatment, management of COVID-19. Thank you.